Sky, bring me my headphones. 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 I don't know. I don't know.
Are you still doing your stream?
So unprepared. Really? Oh, hi, everybody. All you see is my head. Hope that. No, let me know if that's any better. I think I may have to start doing these after he goes to bed at night. I guess I'm a little early getting into into the live, whoops. Into the live chat or the live stream. Cause nobody's here yet. Oops. Mm. Might have to turn this other light on. There. Let's see if that works. Can't even. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say hi, Jen. I'm not sure that's you that's in here, but if it's not, hi anyway. I need to turn my chair. I'm telling you, I'm not prepared today at all whatsoever. Usually I'm prepared and I have everything situated the way I want, and not today. I think it was a lazy day today. Only thing I really did was cut my hair. And paint my fingernails. I'm trying to grow my fingernails out. don't have much left on this diamond painting, so I'm trying to pace myself, but even if I finish, I do have cross stitch that I can work on until my hoarder from Who Can and Ever Moment come. And I'm excited about that. Really? I don't know if it's me or my pen. I really hope it's not my pen. Ooh. The one thing I'm nervous about when my Ever Moment comes is it's square drills, and I've never ever, so far I have never used, or excuse me, I haven't worked with those yet. So I'm a little nervous. Tanya, I am still discombobulated. But like I said earlier, I cut my hair today, and then I painted my nails, and then I cross stitched for a little bit. So it's basically been one of those lazy days. And of course my son wants to be loud in the process. And then I feel like I'm being rude when I record these, because he's out in the living room playing his Xbox with his friends, and the sound carries. Oops. And I took a nap. And ate some leftover Thanksgiving food. And really don't have much to talk about, so I guess I'll sit here and wait for somebody to come join the live stream. Oh, hey, Mrs. Coffee, how are you, honey? Sorry, sweetie, whatever. I'm just used to saying it. How are you today? I'm good. It's just been one of those lazy days. I cut my hair, did my nails, and cross stitched for a little bit, and took a nap. Thank you. I got it from Wish. The only thing I don't like about it is it's not very sticky. And I have to practically push down with the diamonds. It's supposed to be for my bathroom, but I'm hoping. This was the first one I ever got from Wish, and I'm kind of, at first I was kind of disappointed because I thought it was bigger than what came, but it's okay. And they told me, and they said it was a full drill, but it wasn't. But that's fine too. The only thing about that, you have to really read the reviews, because of each, like, say for instance, you clicked on this one, read the reviews, because some of the reviews are not the greatest. I found one on there that I really, really wanted. That was a, I forget what it was. I can't remember. I think it was a bridge or something in, like, the country. And the reviews were horrible. So I took it out of my cart. Yeah, and the funny thing was, it said full drill, but it's still pretty to me, so, and I'm not complaining. I just hope it's not too big for my bathroom. My bathroom is really small. What are you working on? And how are you? I'm surprised Jen's not here. Oh, that's right. You did. Did you finish the potato? Oh no, really? I've heard nothing but good things about Paint with Diamonds. I was gonna order from them too. Hey, Jen. That's bad that the canvas was horrible, Mrs. Coffee. That's horrible. Was it not sticky or was it just... How in the world? How are you supposed to put it on... Okay. No, don't do that. I found a good tip that... Don't do that. I found a good tip that somebody told me the other day. Take a take a hot wash rag and take the canvas and fold it and turn it over to the back, and then take the wet rag, the warm, bleh, I can't talk, the hot wash rag, and wipe it across the back of it, because that's what I was told would help with the wrinkles. I know there was a girl that I watched this morning too that she did the same thing that you did, but she used parchment paper. Okay. She used parchment paper on hers, and she took like this part off, all the way off, put parchment paper all over the whole entire canvas, then turned it over, and then ironed it. I'm scared to try that. But that's till I would, oh, that would make me cry. Jen, are you having problems with your internet today, sweetie? Mm. Well, if they don't come out, you could always ask them for a refund or something. Maybe they'll send you another canvas. Oh, wow. I'm going to come up there to you, Jen. I'm ready for snow. I don't blame you. I'd rather have the new canvas than try to get a refund. Yeah, that's the way it is here, Jen. Washington, D.C., sometimes they get snow, and then I'm I'm 2.5 hours away from them, and we don't we don't get the snow. Hey, I have a snowplow. Would that help? I'll send my 17-year-old son with the snowplow. Put his little butt to work. I'm sorry, guys. I think I'm catching a cold again. After getting rid of it, I thought I got rid of it, but obviously. Hi, Sarah. Thank you. It's coming out better than I thought it would. Now I lost my place. Ah. There you go. Sarah, how are you feeling? I know you said you weren't feeling good earlier. It's hot. Oh, gotta stretch. Oh no. Hopefully you'll feel better soon. Neither am I, Mrs. Coffee. Trust me, I'm 49 years old and I haven't even started it yet. As long as it doesn't come anytime soon, I'll be a happy person. So did anybody brave Black Friday today? And go out into all that madness. I better not say anything, Sarah. I'll jinx myself on that one. No, watch. I'll show up. I'll end up having it. Come on, really cooperate. Goodness. That's one way to do Black Friday. Sit on your couch or... I just don't go anymore. It's too crazy for me. No, it's not. One year I went when my oldest daughter was younger, and I was trying to get her a Barbie doll that she absolutely wanted. And we went, my then husband and I went on Black Friday to get it because, the simple fact, the sale Well, I had picked the Barbie up. I picked the Barbie up. It was the last one on the shelf. I was the one that had it in my hand. Well, Lainey got mad. She grabbed it out of my hand. And she and I got into a literal fight right there over a Barbie doll. I turned around afterwards and I just left. I said no. I said, this Barbie doll is not worth it. Of course, my daughter was disappointed that she didn't get the Barbie, but I basically was like, told her, do you want the Barbie or do you want mommy to be sitting in jail? Oops. Alright, this plastic is getting on my nerves. Something fierce. That works too. It's better than going into the store trying to deal with all that drama. That's the only thing I know how to describe it, is drama. Somebody tried to compare Black Friday and Christmas shopping to when a snowstorm comes, to when they call for snow, when people go crazy. And I told them, I said, look, I've worked in a grocery store. When they call for a snowstorm, that's nothing compared to what Christmas shopping does. That's crazier. And I think that's broken. It is. So how did that get on it? Really? Sarah, what are you diamond painting, honey? can't wait for my Who Can and Ever Moment to come in. That's going to be a big to-do when I get it. Yes, it is. I'd rather do online shopping than anything else. If I could, I would. If I could afford to, I'd do grocery shopping on there. And just have the groceries sent to me. Jen, have you worked on Mario any since last night? Oh, whichever moment did you get, Mrs. Coffee? Oops, that's upside down. Does a heating pad work, Jen? I've had to use one on mine. Yes, and when I do, I will definitely post a video for that way you all can see. And I know, Jen, you requested me to start the one with the kitty cat in the book, so that's the one I will start. Oh, cool. Hold on, and I'm going to show you guys what I got. Let's see. Slow. Okay. This is the one that I'm going to start first. You guys can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but originally I was going to give that to my next to oldest daughter to let her do, but she said that she didn't want to do that one. So, and then of course this is the one that I'm gonna get. I also got, oh wait a minute, there we go. I don't know if anybody can see it. And Fruitini does this one. So I'm all excited. Let's see. Yeah, that's the one I wanted to do because my 21-year-old daughter, she used to like cats, but now she's into wolves and owls, so, and dragons. So I told her, yeah, she is almost done with that one. So but I'm gonna start the cat one because Jen said she wanted me to do that one first because she wanted to see the progress on it. So I'm hoping that it comes soon. Ah. I just picked a size, Jen. I just said, you know what? I just really picked a size and said, you know what? Because everybody tells me the bigger the better. So, and I have a bookcase out in the dining room that is where I'm going to put it in where I'm going to hang it once it's done. I'm going to hang it right next to that. And then the one that Frattini, like the other one that Frattini's doing that I'm getting, I'm gonna it's gonna go in my living room, cause I collect birdhouses. Excuse me. And I found a couple more Evermoment ones that have birdhouses in them, so I'm really, really excited about that. And there's another rose one that I have seen, but I can't remember where I've seen it. But I want to get it, and also for the bathroom. Really? Right on the screen. Oh, that's funny. Because nowadays you can't find many decorative birdhouses around. I would figure I would pick something that I like to collect that you hardly can find. And the only reason that I like birdhouses is because when my grandmother was alive, they lived out on, they lived, oh, they lived, next to our local river, and they always used to have all these birdhouses in their backyard, and and of course, my grandmother loved to bird watch, and she gave me a book one year of all the different birds. Nothing about bird houses, but she had a couple, like one for robins and one for martins, and I forget the other kind, but she had a couple that she had birdhouses for. But I can't tell you what they... Well, so Mrs. Coffee, which one did you get from them that you're gonna request another canvas? Because I haven't watched any your channel for the past couple of days. I need to get on there and look. Oh, that sounds pretty. The owl one that my daughter is going to, that I'm giving her for Christmas, has the full moon, new moon, the crescent, and I forget the other one. So she's all excited about that. Ooh. Ah. Oh, goodness. I don't think she realized that it had the moon, the different stages of the moon over top of it until after the fact. But, yeah, she's looking forward to that. Because it has her favorite color in it, pink. So, she's ready. And she's getting bored. I'm also getting her a dragon for her birthday, for her to do. So she's all excited about that too. She's into celestial and fantasy stuff, so she loves all that kind of stuff. And her first diamond painting she completed in one day, and it was a partial. And I told her she didn't have to do it all in one day, and she's like, I don't have anything else to do. So she did. She sat and diamond painted the whole day and finished it. Oops. Right. That's me too. I stay at home and I cross stitch or diamond paint. I take turns. Whoops. Mm. Oops. Darn it. Crazy. Really? Don't want to call because I got a diamond on here. Oh, duh. That's funny. Went to pick a diamond up. Mars already went on the pin. I do have some Christmas ornaments that I need to cross stitch, or Christmas ornaments that are finished that need to be finished backings put on them and stuff like that. I just haven't gotten them out to do that. Because I'm giving ornaments away as gifts this year. I do that at 6 o'clock in the morning while I'm waiting for my two boys to get ready for school. I'll sit there and drink my coffee and try to figure out what I'm going to do first. If I'm going to cross stitch or diamond paint or what. Most of the time, cleaning the house wins out. Only because it seems that's all I do. And laundry. I used to crochet a lot, and then I just kind of got out of it because it just got to be too much. And I was making I was crocheting Afghans for two that people would basically purchase. They would make the request of what kind of Afghan they wanted, and you know, I would crochet it, and it just got to the point. It's got too much. I got so overwhelmed. I just couldn't do it anymore. So, and a lot of, a lot of people were disappointed that they, that I had to stop doing that. I enjoyed it, but it just got to a point that it was just so, I couldn't do it anymore. And, they would set these crazy deadlines, and I just couldn't, there was no way. I even specifically told them when they asked me to, when they, would request it, I told them, you can't you can't tell me you need the blanket in like 3 days. There's just no way. Or, sooner than that. And I had one lady that she, requested a blanket, and, it, and I told her, I said, okay, well, I can have it done by, I mean, this happened in August that she requested it, and I told her, whoops. I said, I can have this done by, let's see, the end of September, the beginning of October. Oh, no, she needed it right then and there, like a week, 2 weeks later. And I told her, I said, I can't. And, well, she didn't understand why I couldn't. And I just told her, you need to understand, I can't do that. And that was my problem. It turned into so much work that I just said, I can't, It just got to a point it wasn't even fun anymore. So, and my best friend, she was making, doing the same thing I was. And I just told her, I just gave her all my yarn, and that, except for the projects for myself that I was crocheting. And I said, here, I said, you can deal with all the crazy, customers, and I can't. Right. That's what I try. See, I have depression also, and it just got to a point. I mean, it had me so overwhelmed that I wasn't even on Facebook. I wouldn't answer emails. It just got, I said, no, I can't. And people just didn't understand that. And I had one customer that literally told me, Mrs. Coffee, that my depression was in my head. And that there wasn't anything wrong with me, and that I needed to have her blanket finished right then and there. Well, I refunded her money, and I was done. Okay, I'll be right back. Use the bathroom, and I needed to check on my little man. Yeah, that's basically what she said to me, Mrs. Coffee. She flat out told me in an email that I couldn't have, that it was all in my head. And I cried. And my best friend is the same way. She has depression also. And she got to the same point. She stopped making the Afghans also at the same time I did. Or no, excuse me, maybe like 2 months later. Because it's like people have no, I don't even know what the word to say is, but it's like they just don't, I don't even know how to describe it. And right. I mean, she hounded my Facebook for good God. And I got to a point, I mean, and it wasn't like, I even had a Facebook page. And I got to a point on the Facebook page, like making sure that people understood this, that if they requested the blanket, in the summertime, that it would be ready by Christmas. People just didn't understand that. Hi, Julie. Yes, it's okay to call me Jen. I'd rather be called Jen than Jenny. I used to be called Jenny in high school, and I hated it. Couldn't stand it. Oh, Mrs. Coffee, I didn't know you had an Etsy. What kind of store? What kind of store, what kind of products, Mrs. Coffee, did you have? I know a lot of people do something on Amazon. I forget what it's called. I think it's an enabler page or something like that they get paid for. And I don't even know how to do that. I wouldn't even know how to begin that. That's okay. I figured you had problems with your internet again. Ah, darn thing doesn't. I was gonna open an Etsy store, but I was gonna make scissor fobs, but everybody kind of told me not, kind of talked me out of it because yeah, all the things that you need to make the fobs for the scissors, and it would cost me more than it would to sell them. So I just said, you know what, I'll just stick with my cross stitch. Thank you, Julie. Julie, I'm almost done with this one, and hopefully next week I'll start my one from Who Can that I have coming. And how are you, Julie? What are you working on? Going to do an unboxing of that one. And I'm also going to, my oldest daughter who lives in North Carolina, she wants to learn how to diamond paint because she saw my first live stream the other night and she wants to learn how to diamond paint. So I'm going to do a, I guess, I don't know if it's a tutorial, if that's what you want to call it, but I'm going to do a video and show her. That way she can watch the video on my YouTube channel and learn how to do it. Because she asked me, she said, is it fun? I said, yes, it's fun. I said, you know what painting by numbers is? And she said, yeah. I said, it's kind of like that. I said, all you're doing is following the symbol or the number and placing the diamond where it needs to be. Yeah. And how do I know if it has a stolen logo on it, Mrs. Coffee? I didn't know that. I guess I need to research that and see how to find that out. And my next live stream, guys, will be on Sunday. I'm trying to come up with a schedule. Be Sunday, same time. I'm just trying to come up with a schedule for, you know. Okay. All right, I will have to look for that. I hope it's not. I would be very, very upset if it was. Better not. Of course, it would be my luck. That kind of thing only happens to me. Stuff like that. That is if I have diamond painting to do. If I'm, you know, not finished with this by that time. And if I am, then I will do a cross stitch with me live. stream and show you guys what I'm cross stitching. It's kind of good I have another hobby, so I can do that if run out. If I don't have a diamond painting to do, I can always do a live stream of cross stitch. Which is nice to do. Oh, are you really reteaching yourself? Cool. My mother taught me how to cross stitch, and she used to get so upset with me. She gave me a small one to learn from, and then after I was finished the small cross stitch pattern, I picked a really big one, and she would get so aggravated. Why did you do that? Why did you pick one like that? And well, but she loves my cross stitch. Yeah, I am. That's why I'm saying if I live stream Sunday, Jen, and this is done before then, I will do a cross stitch live stream instead until my order from AliExpress comes in. Oh, Mrs. Coffee, I have so many of them. I will have to do when I do my next floss tube video, which will probably be Monday, I will pull all my Haid patterns out and I will show them, because actually the one if you saw my cross stitch video, my last floss tube, the one that I'm working, or well, the last couple floss tubes, one is the Sistine Chapel and the other one is called Cascade, and they are going to be huge. I will make sure, Mrs. Coffee, I pull them out Sunday night so that they're ready, and I will pull the ones out that I'm working on and show them, because I have so many. I have like, oh gosh, I can't even tell you how many I have started that I haven't finished, but most of them are on my tablet, so most of the patterns are on my tablet, but I do have hard copies, and I will pull those out. And I think, wait a minute, I'll show you. I think I have the the one I'm working on now, Cascade, on here. Hold on, and I'll show you a picture. La da 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 da. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see, where is it? I even have? Yes, I do. All the way at the top. Here you go. This is the one I'm working on now. This is, I guess, of her sitting on waterfall, and it's called Cascade. Oh, darn it. But that's the one that I'm working on right now. And then the other one that I'm working on right now, and please don't mind the red lines through it, that was done for a reason. But this is the Sistine Chapel one that I'm working on, and it's kind of blurry, and I'm sorry. But that's gonna be huge. Julie, you mean for cross stitch? Or for diamond painting? Because I do want to get one of my heights put into as a diamond painting. But I've gone to a couple places for quotes and they're expensive because they would be huge. I've seen some of the ones that people are doing and they don't have the pattern on the canvas. It's, oh my gosh, it's crazy. I watched somebody do it and I thought, oh my gosh, there's just no way I could do that, because I think it would be cheaper for me to try to do it, get the canvas myself and do it. And yeah, Mrs. Coffee, whoa is right. The Sistine Chapel's done on 14 count, and it's going to be like a wall hanging in my living room. Julie, I'm not sure. I think there is a YouTube video on how to do that. But the only one that I could find for that is for the Heaven and Earth patterns. But I'm not sure. I have to, I mean, I can ask around and find out for you. I mean, that's something that I want to learn how to do myself. Once I get my printer repaired. But I think it would be easier for me just to have the blank canvas and then follow the pattern on my iPad or something. Or on the paper chart, because I know, oh, what's her name? Oh, what's her name? Donnie, Diamond Painting with Donnie. She has a Haid that she's doing, that she's following, that she's doing from her iPad onto a blank canvas. And I have to go back through and look in that. I think she shows it, and I'm going to have to go back and watch that video again. And I can, okay. Well, like I said, Jen, if I run out, if I'm done with this by Sunday or Monday, I will definitely do a Stitch With Me video instead. I haven't done one in a while. I just never... I think it just, I mean, I don't know. I just got to a point, and that was at the point where I was like, do I want to do this? You know, what, because I was trying to decide what to do for my channel and how to make people. She doesn't cross stitch. She does the diamond painting. She got a Haid, diamond, or yeah, she's doing a diamond painting, from a Haid. But she's not, the chart is not on the canvas. It's, she has the blank canvas and she's just following it, the pattern on her iPad. I'm going to have to go back, excuse me, and look at those videos again that she, because she starts, her adventure starts from the beginning and goes all the way to where she finally gets it and starts working on it. And I want to go back through that and see how she did that and how she got it that way. She did cross stitch at one point, but I know when she started diamond painting, she stopped. She did show a video, a tour of her craft room, and she had a cross stitch pattern on a frame, but she stopped to diamond paint. Oops. Jen, what are you knitting? Oh, I didn't know she crocheted. I didn't even... I had no idea she crocheted. I'm going to have to go back and binge watch all of her videos. Oh, kidding, not knitting. Excuse me. I thought you said knitting. My poor nose. Hi, dearly. No, you didn't miss it, honey. I would have tried to message you, but I didn't have a way to get up with you to tell you that I was live. Dearly, where's those leftovers? The old food. I want some. I had some earlier. Now I want some more. But I don't want my old food. Mm. I was kind of hoping I'd get lucky today and get my kits today, but not. I do not know, dearly. I have no idea. I don't know. Pick something. You could do a Christmas theme. Clan questions? Okay. That's a new one. Mm. Yeah, it has to be clean, especially with my 8-year-old running around back and forth. Mm. Oh dear gosh. Alright, more of these. Just don't let the rabbit get away, dearly. Come on. Cooperate. He got to us all. Oh dear. That's not good. Really? Why are we having issues? Seriously? We're having issues here. I'm telling you. Never fails. Never fails. Sorry, that's funny still. About the rabbit getting into his hole. Let's just hope it's not Peter Rabbit and Mr. McGregor is trying to get a hold of him. That wouldn't be good. I will be so glad when I can get a light pad, because this light that I have is a piece of crud. Not only that, it's throwing a glare, and I'm not thrilled. I need to get just another regular OT light like I have for my cross stitch and put it in here. And then I'll start bringing that in here when I am done stitching and use that instead. I might just do that. I haven't decided yet. That's one thing I need to sit down and debate if I want to go through all that trouble. I do have one question that I can ask, and no, it's not a tag. What kind of lights do you all use besides a light pad for your diamond painting? I'm just curious. Give me some kind of ideas. That's not the right color. Oh. I don't use a light pen this time. I just use a lamp and a table lamp. Whoops. Darn it. Come on. Oh, I'm going to get a light pad, Mrs. Coffee. It's just, I'm thinking about taking my cross stitch lamp and bringing it in here until then. Because this light is cruddy. And I tried to find light bulbs that are just like daylight bulbs that because I used to get them all the time, and of course they don't make those anymore, I guess. And I wanted to get those, but I couldn't find them. I couldn't even find them at Walmart. So I think the next time I go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby or whatever I'm going to use. I'm going to get a table top, one of the ones that you can put on the table light, and put it up here. I'm also getting a new tripod for my camera because the one I have. Want one what? A light pad? I mean, if it's a light pad, sure. Goodness. Sure. I will. I don't know how do you want me to send you my address? Do you have Twitter or Facebook? I mean, I can message you, email you. Oh, that's nice that somebody did that. That's nice. Okay, is it under, hold on, dearly. Is it under Mrs. Crochet and Coffee? Okay. I'll do that when I get done with the live stream, and I'll send you my address. And my, when I message you, it's under Jennifer Field Wall, W-A-L-L. And I'll send you my address, and really thank you. Goodness. Darn it, come on. Yes, dearly, we're ready now, honey. Would you rather eat a small can of cat food or eat 2 rotten tomatoes during a potato famine? Oh my. Oh. I definitely wouldn't eat the 2 rotten tomatoes because, no. That sounds disgusting. Rotten tomatoes. Disgusting. It's okay. The potato famine. The potato famine. That's just cute. I love that. Let me write this down so I don't forget this.
Where? Oh, there we go.
Nah. Alicia. I would definitely have to say rotten tomatoes. I don't know if I would do the rotten tomatoes. That to me sounds disgusting. Hold on. And I will let you know now, my daughter will be coming in here in just a few minutes. Now that I read the question again, I'm thinking, I don't know. That's funny. I'm thinking. You're a mess, dearly. You would rather eat cat food. Okay. I'm totally done. And my daughter looked at us like we were crazy. Sorry, my daughter's trying to help me. Would you rather be completely bald or covered from head to toe? Bald. No, I love my hair, but no, I would rather be bald. There's just no way that I could not be covered in hair from head to foot. And they would just totally.
Hi, people.
Oh, she said, tell her we're so crazy. Miranda, they said to tell you that they're very crazy. She looked at us like we had just totally lost our minds. Mr. Coffee's gonna have his own itty bitty little. His itty bitty potato, really? You all are a mess. Dearly, it's people like you that make my day. He is now asking for potatoes. Oh my. I am already eating cat food. Really? You're already eating cat food? Really? Okay, I'm gonna give you a little story. I used to eat cat food when I was little, but it was not the one in the can. To be truthful, I don't know why I did it, but I just did it one day, and I just decided, okay, well, let's see what the cat, if it's actually good. And well, it was an interesting experiment for myself. Are you doing? I even did it to the dog food, Mrs. Coffee. It was funny. My parents would just sit there and look at me like, why? I'm like, I don't know. They used to get upset with me because I would do that, and they would look at me like, you're going to get sick. Okay. I'm gonna laugh if I finish this while I'm on this live stream. Oh boy. Mm. Oh my god. Whew. Mm. Oh, wow. Skip. I can't. I get worn out too fast when I run. Because if I run, I would probably sprain my ankle. I've done that too many times. Got you skips. Okay. Ah. Whew. Mm. Mhm. Mm. Oh my goodness, I'm still laughing about that one. That's just funny. Oh my goodness. Mm. Oh my. Mm. Mm. Wow. Wow. Mm. 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 Wow. My. Mm. Oh, my nose. Sorry. Mm. My nose, my nose, my nose. Mm. Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared to ask what bigger things mean. My daughter. My daughter came back in and she's like, really?
There's tissue. No, no, no,
Don't feel bad, Mrs. Coffee. I got grounded when I ate the cat food and the dog food. My parents my parents grounded me for like 3 days and told me I couldn't do it. Okay, next question, next question, darling. Mm. That would confuse the heck out of our potential victims. Oh, Lord. Oh my goodness. Mm. Oh, wow. Jen, we have a new name for you. Wow. Yes, you have victims now in your gangsta skips. Oh my goodness. Oh. Would you rather have hand instead of feet or feet instead? Oh Lord, that's it all depends. That question, it all depends. Um, I would say feet. Would make me clapping my stomach. Okay. Oh Lord. Oh my. Mm. Wow. Well, I can't do that, so. Mm, goodness. Mm. 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 Yeah, we're freaks. That's funny. Gosh, I think I'm getting sick again or getting a cold again, and I'm not thrilled. Mm. Me and this cold, I'm telling you. Mm. 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 Oh my. What kind of question is that? Would you rather have a horse's tail? Um, um, that's, um, hmm. Right. I don't want to get sick on anybody. Um, as for, I don't know if I would rather have the horse's tail or the unicorn horn. I would think the unicorn horn would hurt my head. So, um, I'm afraid that would make my head hurt just having the horn on my head. But I don't know. Make kebabs all the time. Okay. Uh, wow. Or marshmallows. You could roast marshmallows. You just ask. I'm not saying it. I'm just trying to figure. I don't know. Oh, goodness. Yep, s'mores, of course. Mm. Gotta have my s'mores. Mm. Oh, if your gemstone paintings more, you could kill your enemies. This is true. This is true. At the Naked Cat Convention? Really? Oh my gosh. Wow. The Naked Cat Convention. That's oh. Oh. Mhm. The Naked Cat. Oh wow. Mm. Mhm. Jellyfish. I would rather get stung than deal with a snake. I am very, very terrified of snakes. I can't. Mm-mm. I can't. I have a deathly fear of snakes, so I would rather have the jellyfish and put up with the sting. Right. I can't. Mm-mm. I have a huge fear of snakes. Don't think that would no. Yeah, go for hey, more power to you, Jen. I can't. Mm-mm. Me and snakes, mm-mm. It doesn't matter what kind of snake. I would never, ever. Mm-mm. Snakes. Mm-mm. What's my favorite animal? A dog. Black labs, more specifically. Goodness. Oh my gosh. No, no. Yeah, Jen, I used to have a black lab when I was younger. And I think I told that story about how he got off the chain, and our neighbor who didn't really like my dog called the Humane Society and had them come pick her up, had them come pick him up, and yeah. Aww. And there's a reason behind my fear of snakes, and I refuse. You talk about, dearly, how you held snakes that were 8 to 12 feet. I got a story for you before you ask the question. My dad was adding on to our house when I lived at home. And so one day, he had this big stack of lumber in the backyard. Well, unbeknownst to my dad and my mother and us girls that were at home, there was a nest of baby black snakes underneath the stack of lumber. So my dad had picked up the last piece of lumber and he saw the little nest. So, being the humane person that my father is, he moved the nest to the field next to us. Well, so he went, after he did that, he went on about his business and was steadily, doing whatever. Well, my mother, next thing I hear is this blood-curdling scream. She's calling my dad. And at first I didn't see it, so I had no idea. So she screamed. She said, Dad, she practically called him and she said, Tom, there's a snake in the yard. No. When he heard that, he looked at the three us girls. He said, you guys need to go stand on the porch. Okay. Well, it was the mama snake. Well, this mama snake wasn't very small. He went, got the pitchfork and tried to, I guess, get her, I don't know how to put it, didn't try to kill her. He just tried to get her to, I guess somehow or another, wrap herself around the pitchfork to get to send her, or to move her to the field next to us. Well, she wasn't having it. She was highly ticked off that her babies had been moved. Well, I had never ever seen this ever happen. I didn't even know this could happen. She was I mean, obviously she was angry. She got up on her tail, and because my dad went to lift the pitchfork to try to get her to either move or whatever, and she practically got up on her tail and went at the pitchfork. And I said, no, 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 no. And she refused, even though my dad had moved her nest and moved her, she refused to leave. And, well, he ended up putting poison around our yard. Well, then about, maybe, I want to say about, oh, good grief, 10, 15 years later, or if even that, no, it wasn't even that, it was like 5 years later, no, yeah. No, I'm sorry, not that long. Couple years later, my mother had gone to go to the grocery store. Well, she walked out of the house and forgot her wallet. Well, she realized that she forgot her wallet. Well, she turns around to go back into the house, and the mama snake has perched itself on the top of our door. Well, she called my dad, and he came out, and he's like, what's wrong? She says, didn't you get rid of that little problem? And he was like, yeah. He's like, well, then tell me why she's up there. Well, he saw her, and I was done. And I used to have nightmares. Oh, my gosh. And I told my dad, I said, never again. I said, the next time you decide you want to build something or add on to the house, I said, please, no. And that was my story. That was that's how my fear came. And I refused to even look at another snake. I don't care what kind it is. It scares me. Okay, Miss Dearly. Dearly, you can ask the next question. Sorry, I got into a big, long story. I can't. I don't even care if it's a garden snake, Jen. I refuse to be. I don't. Definitely a snake with a grudge. She was a mean. I'll never. Um, my only issue with that is they're both dangerous animals. So, uh, that's a good question. I'm thinking, um, hmm. I, but it all depends if the lion is in the zoo or not. Okay. No, we're not. What, are you Voldemort's wife now, dearly? Mm. um, I guess I would take my chances with the alligator. Excuse me. I'm gonna cuddle with the kitty and hopefully not bad myself. All you gotta do is call it Simba or Mufasa. And make sure Rafiki is around. It can hit it over the head with his cane. Mm-hmm. 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 Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's. Mm. Okay. Mm. That's just too cute. Mhm. My son is having a fit out there. He's laughing at something. I guess he's watching something on TV. And he cracks me up the way he laughs. Mhm. It's too cute. Excuse me. Mm. Would you rather drink your food from a baby bottle or wear visible diapers? I would rather drink my food from a baby bottle. No offense. I just don't think I could. No. Mm-mm. That there would be no way. No. Mm-mm. Okay, if you don't hear me, it's because I have gone to go do something really quick to get me something else to drink. So I'll be right back, guys. Darn it. Yes. She has one that she's done on her channel, Julie. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. Oh, goodness. Sorry. Yes, I did. And I had to go use the facilities. Because you were talking about the diaper. That just had made me, Oh, goodness. Phew. I have a feeling that if I continue on this live stream tonight, I'll finish this whole thing. Huh. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. You know what? Before I forget, Mrs. Coffee, I'm gonna do this now. Before I totally forget and not because I will forget. to do this. Do you live in North Dakota? Okay. You live in North Dakota, right? Because I think I found you. Yep. I found you. Okay. And I'm getting ready to send you a message with my address. Because if I don't do this now, I will totally forget. And, oh my gosh. Really? Why does that do that? Mm. Mm. Crud. There you go, dear. Mm. Thank you, ma'am. Now I can take that. That'll be so much of a big help. Thank God. You're welcome. Even though you messaged me, you're welcome. Mm. Oh my. Whew. Mm. Sorry, you all heard the toilet earlier in the background. I'm sorry. My kids do not know how to flush the toilet, so and I knew that one of them went in there, and we have issues with that. So I went in there and did that too. And please don't judge me. I smoke also, so I was taking a break from doing that and answering questions. Okay. What's the next question, dearly? Oh, she went away from the computer. I'm trying, Mrs. Coffee, I'm trying to get a webcam for my, to set up around my drafting table so that I can use my computer instead of my iPad. Not that I mind using my iPad, but the tripod I have now is a piece of crud. And I'm getting ready to order one from Amazon that attaches to your desk or whatever. Excuse me. Mm. And again, Mrs. Coffee, thank you, honey. I really appreciate it. Will definitely be a big, 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 big help. because all the ones I've found, the reviews have been kind of iffy and in between. Excuse me. Oopsie. Really? Oh my gosh. Wow. That's awesome that they would do that. Ah. Really? Upside down? Seriously? Ah. Mm. Ah. Come on. There. Wow, that's cool. That's a good way to do it. Mm. Mm. Excuse me. Mm. From all that food I ate earlier. Yes, and I have a feeling that if I continue with on this live stream, I'll probably finish it, Jen. And if I do, cool. That means I can start the next one when it comes. Ah. I don't have that much more to do. Mm. Mm. Jen, don't forget to send me that link to the Mario diamond painting. Because my son, saw your picture that he came in last night in the middle of your live stream, and he saw the picture and he thought that was cool. Oh, don't feel bad. As soon as you talked about that diaper, dearly, that was done. I found Mrs. Coffee. I found iced coffee, mocha coffee in Walmart the other day, and from Starbucks, and I thought, oh my! I went and I got me two uh, things of it. And I didn't even know they had them. Thank you, Jen. I didn't even know they had um, didn't even know they had them in iced coffee at Starbucks. A root canal. Had a root canal. I know how that feels. I'd rather go through that than have to fight people on the Black Friday sale. That would, because the mean Jennifer would come out, and I'm not a nice person. I just can't stand all that mess. I went one time with my dad during a Black Friday sale, and I will never do it again. I just, My dad is one of those ones that waits until the last second to go, and I don't understand why he does that. He's even gone on Christmas Eve day and to go shopping, and it blows my mind that he can do it. I can't. That's I I'd rather I don't think I could. I watched my father do that one time, and I'll never ever. I just don't understand how somebody can have that kind of patience. I couldn't do that. I've done it once, like I said earlier, and I will never ever do it again. It's no way. I mean, if I absolutely had to, then yeah, I would go. But I don't think I could deal with a Black Friday sale. I worked in retail for so long, and I know how crazy people can get. Worked in a grocery store and worked in a department store. I just, it amazes me. I've been on that side, and it just, Oh, did you guys, I don't know if, Dearly and, Mrs. Coffee, if you heard about what the, where was it, Alabama? During, I think it was during during, I think it was after midnight at one of the department stores. They were shopping, and a man came in and shot a child in a mall. I woke up this morning and I saw that on the news, And I was like, I'd rather go with my hair being unwashed than. Yeah, it was horrible. I thought I sat there and I was just like, seriously? And they never said what happened and why, but I just thought, really? No, I'm totally lost where I'm gonna be. A tornado? What about a tornado? Dearly, I'm confused. I'm very confused now. Wrong question ever. Okay. Oops. Wrong thing. Oopsie. Hold on. Oh my. That is horrible. Guys, really? That's crazy. Oh my. I would definitely ask them for a refund. That's just crazy. That's, oh no. I don't think, I don't think I could deal with that. I would definitely try the hot wash rag on the back of the canvas and see what happens. And if it doesn't work, then I would definitely contact them. That's, oh my gosh. There's no way that would. Mm. The question is the glue still good on it? I mean, is there still, I mean, is it still? Yes, it's frozen. Oh, come on. Oh, I don't want to have to get out and start over. Hold on, I know why. I know why. Sorry, hold on. Didn't realize. There we go. I found out why. Yes, I made spaghetti the other night. I found out why my video was frozen. Sorry. I might have to stop live stream because my iPad is like dying. Because my iPad does not like to charge. I'm hoping it stays somewhat charged a little while. Oh, why am I? Seriously? I'd rather have the food stuck between my front teeth. Because that... I can't... if that booger was stuck in my nose, I have a gap in mine too, so I totally get that, but still, I'd rather have the food in my teeth than the Jen, it's gonna be Fridays, also Sunday, and Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays. I'm trying not to go, every night. Even though I don't mind, but still. And Mrs. Coffee, I will definitely look for that. Look for your live. What time are you going to go live? And I will watch. I won't diamond paint, but I'll watch. Or maybe I will. I don't know. I haven't decided. Yeah, I could do cross stitching too. What time are you going to go live? Oh, 9 p.m. Okay. I will look. Truthfully, I don't even know what time it is now. What time is it? Oh. Yeah, I'll One way or the other, I'll be in there. I'll probably end up sitting here finishing this. I'm hoping my iPad stays or charges for a little bit anyway. And I've always wanted to come to North Dakota, Mrs. Coffee. I've always wanted to go there. I wanted to move to South Dakota for the longest time, but I didn't. Because my kids complained about, oh, it's always snowing, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and? Everybody also says it's cheaper there too. Would you rather have to use a public toilet that is extreme? I would use the public toilet, but I would make sure that I put toilet tissue around the seat before I did that, because I would not go and use one that has a snake in it. No. You lived in Pennsylvania. Oh wow. See, you didn't live that far from me. I live in Maryland, so. Sister, okay. Jeez. See, that's about what it is here for apartments like that. If you're not on Section 8, and which I mean I am. I'm not ashamed. I'm kind of embarrassing to say that, but because I am a single mom, but it's in a way being, but I just want something that's bigger so I can have more space. Because my little area in here that I use for diamond painting is kind of crowded because it's my bedroom and the computer's in here, and I have a TV, which I'm thinking about when I get I'm getting ready to get new next year, or the beginning of next year. Sometime next year, I'm planning to get some new bedroom furniture, so I'm gonna try to find something that's, I don't want a big wide dresser. I want a tall dresser that doesn't really have I don't need a mirror. I don't use it. I use the one in my bathroom. Give me the snake dance. Okay. Wow. Well, let me ask you this, guys. my live streams are I was planning on having them 3 p.m. my time, Eastern time, and of course 4 p.m. Mrs. Coffee's time. So is this a good time for everybody, or do you want me to make it later or earlier, or I'm totally, open to the times. I have no problem whatsoever. Okay. Because I don't want to, like, conflict or, you know. And I don't leave the house either, so. Except to go to the grocery store, Mrs. Coffee, or Walmart. And pay the bills. And that's true. I've been thinking about that too, because my 8-year-old, I kind of feel like I'm being rude when I'm live streaming, because what the hell? What the hell? Are you guys still there? Excuse my language. My freaking phone just went kaput. Hold on. I don't know why. Seriously? I did not mean to curse. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here and all of a sudden. So I could see you guys chat, see what you guys are saying, and yeah, my phone just went bye-bye. There we go. I don't know what happened. That's just strange. Sitting here just running my mouth, and my video stopped on my phone, but it didn't stop on my iPad. That makes a lot of sense. I'm sorry. I don't even know how to do that, dearly. It just kicked me off. I mean, you guys were still live on the iPad, but on my phone, it just went bye. I don't know why. And then, of course, again, I did not mean to cuss. That just came out. And I did not mean for that to come out. That was just kind of weird. Maybe YouTube's being funky. is that all of that color? Yes. I think my husband is gaming and my internet sucks anyway. No, it was, I don't think it's on your end. It just kind of just kicked me right off. Just booted me out of my YouTube app, and I don't understand that. And it never, that's a first for me. Of course, like, unlike the other night when screen froze. Or excuse me, went black. I had to start all over again. And of course then the other night, I can't remember if it was last night. I don't remember. I did a live stream and I went to upload it, and it wouldn't upload. I sat here and it kept saying it was processing, and it never, for a whole hour. And I said, well then, that just bites. Yeah. And I didn't want to have to redo the whole entire live stream. And I wasn't thrilled. Because I mean, it was a 2-hour, live stream. Which, okay. And I think the other reason why my phone is being funny. I do sometimes. I used to play, Call of Duty. With my, with my son. Well, both my boys. And my little brother. We would all sit here and play. I haven't done Merge Dragons. And I do. I mean, I play Gardenscapes and Homescapes. Alright. I used to play World of Warcraft too, and I got so confused, and I couldn't play that anymore. And then I started playing Lord of the Rings online game, and that got confusing. And then, well, I started playing that, and then I got a virus on my computer, and I had to basically wipe the hard drive, clean it, start all over, and I said I'm not downloading those again. It's Apple. You can play it on the iPhone or iPad. Also, Jen, you can play it on an Android too. My daughter, because my daughter has it on her tablet that she has. Okay, I got a question. Are the squares harder than the round diamonds? Just curious so that when my ever moment comes. Because I've only ever worked with round diamonds so far. How are they harder? If I had thought of that, I would have gotten everything in round, but I didn't. Are they harder to pick up with the diamond pen? Sorry, I just want to know what I'm in for. If diamonds are poopy, okay, I didn't know diamonds were poopy. Oh boy, I am not OCD, but I probably will be after I start it. Oopsie. You'll find what poopy diamonds are when you don't have and okay, either it's me or that didn't make sense, dearly. You'll find out what poopy diamonds are when you don't have ever moment square. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Maybe I need to watch a tutorial of how to diamond paint with square diamonds. I mean, I watched Jen last night, but I can't do it with the, I don't think I could do it with the tweezers. Nope. square from other pairs of diamonds not clean or not cut clean have issues with mine. She's fine. Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting one from Ever Moment that's a square. So, now I understand what you meant. Because the one from Who Can is coming, is around. I hope so, Jen, because I don't want to have to get frustrated. Well, that's where the kit came from, dearly, and I'd rather, you know, I'm scared to try to order diamonds from somebody else because I've heard a lot of negative things about people ordering diamonds and ordering kits from people and that are not, that have either gotten a bad review or just basically are and I also got containers, which they're not very big, but it's good. At least until I get the Doris ones that I have, that I saw on Amazon. I would like to get the ones like Fertini has, but I don't. I don't know where to get those. And she was telling me she had a lot of problems with them. Well, really? Come on. I'm gonna stick to my finger. Wow. This is almost done. I gotta buy a rolling pin. Yeah, the one I have is a square. It's, yeah, it's gonna be a square. The one that I'm getting, the one with the kitty, with the cat and the books, is around. So, because when I went to look at it and do the choose, it didn't give me a choice. Thank you, dearly. Round or square. And if it did, I missed it and didn't even look to see. The difference. I just went on, put it in the cart. Now the one that I'm gonna order, or that I'm gonna do for my oldest daughter, I think is a square. She gotta have her Carolina Panthers. Yeah, what did you order, Mrs. Coffee, from Evermoment? Is it the one you told me, the Celestial Moon? Or was that... What is the I have no idea. Oh, see, I'm gonna have to watch your channel today before I come to your live stream, so I can see that. And you know it's bad. I don't even know how to edit, like add music or add picture at the beginning of my videos. I've got to learn how to do that. You know what you cooking? I'm having leftovers again. Might as well. And this is coffee between your live stream and mine. Well, I'll probably have this finished. Oh. Any kind of noodles works. Macaroni noodles. What is sort of spaghetti? Just what it says. Sort of. Spaghetti. Don't you know that's a new name for spaghetti? Okay, am I done with this color? For that bird, for that knife. My dad would call it goulash. It might be spaghetti noodles, so I'll call it. Yeah, I like goulash. That's my favorite thing. My parents, oh my gosh, I loved goulash. They always would make goulash. Let's see. Let's break it up a little bit. Yeah, I love goulash. My mom used to make a thing called bean stuff. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that. I'd never heard of it until my mom made it one time, and I need to get the recipe from her again. But oh my gosh, that was my favorite thing to eat. Whenever she made that, oh, let me tell you. I used to fight people for the last serving. And I can't remember what my mom put in it, what kind of beans, but oh my gosh. My mom gave me the recipe once, but I don't know what I did with it. I'm gonna have to text her and ask her for it. Excuse me. And you were talking dearly about how you say in your videos, and that somebody was making fun of you. I do it too. And I had to stop myself. And it just got to a point that I would watch my video back. And I realized how many times I would say in the video, and I thought, really? So I totally get where you're coming from about Oh, that came off. Go back on there. Really? People are mean? Huh? Oh. Oops. Why do people call me? I don't understand. People that I don't know. 1-800 numbers. I just don't. I don't get it. Probably bill collector or a telemarketer. Right. That was my thing. When I first started my videos, that's, you know, I still do it sometimes, and I still feel like I still feel weird talking to myself. And even though I'm really actually talking to everybody else. And yeah, I'll say and it kind of totally gets me. Let's see this. All right. I don't even know how long this video has been. I've been having way too much fun. Anybody know how long it's been? I can't see the actual time. I looked up, but I can't see it. I'm blind, obviously, because I can't see it. Oh my goodness. Really? It's been 3.5 hours? Good grief. Didn't realize that. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize it was that many hours. Goodness. I wasn't trying to do all that. Yes, but, Jen, I started at 3 o'clock. I'm gonna have to get off shortly anyway. I gotta get dinner and get them situated here shortly. Actually, get my son situated. Yes, like when I went to summer storage, wait a minute, I have to care first. mean, having my live streams that long, that doesn't bother you guys. I mean, I don't want you guys to feel like, you know, you have to sit in here. You don't mind? Yay, you finally got your package. Well, that means mine should be coming soon then. I hope. Whoops. Really? All right. Seriously. There. Okay. That's that one. Guys, I'm really sorry it's 3.5 hour live stream. I didn't realize it was that late or that long. I was having too much fun. Like the song says, the country song says. I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna be done before the weekend is over. I'm just looking at it, and it will be done before the weekend. I'm surprised one of my kids hasn't come in here. You've been on here 3 hours. What the heck? Like they did the first time. Yeah. All right, dearly. I'll see you later, honey. I'm gonna get off here shortly too, because I gotta get dinner. I'm gonna get dinner and stuff. and get in my comfy clothes and take a break and come back later when Mrs. Coffee goes on. You're welcome, dearly. Please come back anytime. It'll probably be leftovers, Jen, from yesterday. I haven't really. I've got to go to the grocery store tomorrow or Sunday to get groceries because we need groceries. And I need more coffee. All right. Said I was gonna stop. And of course, I'm still going. This is bad. Excuse me. Oh my. All right. Well, I'm gonna get off here until it's time for Mrs. Coffee's live and get dinner and change into my sweatpants and such, and I will come back and watch Mrs. Coffee's live and diamond paint, and hope, and if I finish I will post it and everybody can see it. So I will see everybody later.